Good morning, viewers. Welcome to the morning news show where we bring you the latest developments and insightful stories to kickstart your day. I'm Kohina Sharma and you're watching CNN News 18. Let's begin. First up, we're discussing the ongoing Kashmir encounter that has entered day 4. The situation in South Kashmir's Anantnag district continues to remain tense as a fierce gun battle between the forces and terrorists is still underway. Security forces are trying to corner terrorists that remain hiding in the area. 2 soldiers have also been injured during the entire operation. Now, top Indian Army officers, including the GOC of 15 Corps and DGP of Jammu and Kashmir Police, visited the area to get a first-hand account of the entire situation at the moment. Meanwhile, CNN News 18 has accessed exclusive footage of Pakistan's new strategy to spread terror across the border. Now, in these new visuals, it can be clearly seen how Pakistan is actually optimizing their human drone operations where Lashkar terrorists are being prepared to be dropped via drones. Remember, 3 officers, including 2 decorated army officers, were killed in action during an encounter in South Kashmir's Anantnag district. Let's take a look at these ground reports.
The encounter between security forces and militants is on here in South Kashmir's Kokarnag. This is in Anantnag district. It's a day 3 and we are still hearing gunshots, grenades being lobbed at a particular spot and also use of RPG. Behind me, my VJ Bashilon will show you the exact location around which the army security forces are firing and pounding heavy, fire and also firing multiple rounds of RPG. This is to flush out that particular militants who are in that particular area. Police had named Uzair Khan, a local native of Kokarnag, saying that he is the one who is there and he has been encircled. They have been using drones and other equipments as well to keep a surveillance on the entire area. Behind me, the mountain you're seeing, it is covered with the security forces, dotted with them. Multiple teams of security forces are camping here. This includes the para of the Indian Army Specialized Unit and also a special operation group of the Jammu and Kashmir Police. And to deal with the challenge of a mountain and how to climb there, do operations, we are seeing that mountain warfare team is also there, present on the ground to make sure that they do not escape. Yes, the encounter is on and we have to see that for how long does this encounter take, because we have seen that police is trying to make sure that they are able to make this encounter end in coming days or coming hours. They're trying to do it as soon as possible, but yes, one has to remember that top officers and top brass of the forces, including the Army's Corps Commander, the DGP of Jammu and Kashmir Police and ADG Vijay Kumar was also here today as well. They are monitoring the situation, looking at it very carefully.
जो अभी कश्मीर में घटा दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण भी है, दुखद भी है। इसका बदला भी लिया जाएगा, कड़ा जवाब भी दिया जाएगा।
Well, those were some of the reactions on this story. Well, quickly, let's take a look at a report that the 3 brave hearts who lost their lives fighting for the country.
Remember the names: Colonel Manpreet Singh, Major Ashish Donchak and DSP Humayun Bhatt, as they laid down their lives and made supreme sacrifices while protecting the nation. The 3 fallen heroes of Anantnag have left an indelible mark in the sands of time. Amid a steady stream of mourners, the crowd witnessed Colonel Manpreet Singh's 8-year-old son Kabir and 2-year-old daughter Vani wearing a camouflage uniform, bidding goodbye to their brave father. A second-generation soldier hailing from Ropar, district of Punjab, Colonel Manpreet Singh led the 19 Rashtriya Rifles Battalion and served 17 years of his life with the Indian Army.
आप कैसे देखते हैं उनकी शहादत को, क्योंकि कहीं ना कहीं
I have no words to explain. देख लो, what more can I?
आपने भी कहीं ना कहीं सेना का बैकग्राउंड रहा।
मैं बैकग्राउंड, सारी फैमिली मेरी बैकग्राउंड सेना की रही है।
आप खुद भी
I myself was there in that regiment.
His father also served in the armed forces and passed away the year 2014. A pall of gloom descended Mohali on Wednesday as his family members were informed about the loss of his life, leaving behind his mother, wife and 2 children. His grieving sister was seen tying a rakhi on Colonel Singh's coffin, bidding him adieu.
आपकी तकलीफ को दुनिया महसूस कर रही है। आपने अपना बेटा देश के नाम किया, समर्पित किया। कैसी यादें आप जबकि आज उनका अंतिम संस्कार भी होना है।
मेरे बेटे की आदत सदा ही रहन गया। मेरे पुत ने छुट्टी आना था, आज छुट्टी पहले ही आ गया। लंबी छुट्टी आ गया, मेरा बेटा लंबी छुट्टी करा गया। मेरा बेटा लंबी छुट्टी करा गया। घर आने से पहले ही आ गया। हाय मेरा बेटा शहीद हो गया। मेरा कर्नल शहीद हो गया।
A resident of Panipat in Haryana, Major Ashish Dhonchak spoke to his family 3 days before he was killed in Anantnag Encounter, informing them about being a part of an assignment. The last time he called his family, Major Dhonchak was excited to come for a housewarming ceremony of his new home in Panipat. But the tragic turn of events in Anantnag completely shattered Major Dhonchak's family as they were seen sobbing inconsolably, bringing his mortal remains to their new residence.
बहुत ही अच्छे इंसान थे वो, बहुत ही मतलब मैं उनके पास जाता रहता था और पिछले साल उनको अपने कार्यों की वजह से सेना मेडल भी मिला और उनको मेरी तरफ से सलाम और आज के दिन को शुक्रिया।
Major Dhonchak was posted in Jammu Kashmir 2 years ago. Just a month before his tragic death, he won this year's Sena Medal on Independence Day by President Draupadi Murmu. The Major visited his hometown few months ago to attend a wedding. He left behind his wife and a 2-year-old daughter and 3 sisters. Deputy Superintendent Humayun Bhatt, a Jammu and Kashmir police officer, was laid to rest on Thursday. Sea of mourners turned up to pay last respects to DSP Bhatt, whose mortal remains, draped in a tricolour, arrived at his village in Jammu and Kashmir's Budgam. Amongst the mourners was also his wife, who stood with their 2-month-old daughter in her lap. As India continues to battle Pakistan's cross-border terrorism, the nation won't forgive or forget its fallen soldiers. Bureau Report, CNN News 18.